Okay, welcome everybody to Exploring Marketing Options. I'm Chris During. I'll be your presenter today. Today we're going to be looking at this is the basic process that I've been using here lately to find websites to talk with you guys about. So you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, and hopefully this gives you guys some ideas that you'll want to get out and start exploring yourself and find some sites. Find some sites maybe that we can talk about here in this presentation, or that are going to be good for you to work with and market your own business. So, we use Google. Google is a fantastic tool. So I'm going to get in here and start. I don't think this will be a very long presentation, but I definitely want to go through a few things. So I asked you guys to give me some of the websites you're using currently to market your business. First one that came up is Twitter. So let's start by looking at finding a site that might be like Twitter. So I use Google, and I'll just type in sites like Twitter. And I'll bring up a page of results like this, and it gives me different websites. Twitter alternatives. Let's see what this one has to say. Okay, so it says Tumblr. Now we've talked about Tumblr in ours. Plurk.com. Now there's one I haven't seen. It says, despite its peculiar name, this Taiwan-based Twitter-like site is one of the more popular ones out there. Well, let's click on it and take a look. So Plurk. Okay. Okay. So Plurk. Register your Plurk account for free. So this might be something that I would pull up and I would maybe note. In fact, I'm going to write it down as a potential for us to talk about. Plurk.com. Okay, so I am taking notes as we go through today. So I mean, you can kind of see here, linking is possible. That's important, and gives us some different options. So we could get in and register with this. Now this obviously is based in Taiwan, but we've talked about that in the past, and we've shown you sites from all over the world. You can market your business all over the world, and just because we're doing marketing and mainly expect that our clients should be from the U.S. and so forth, doesn't necessarily mean that this would be a bad site. If we're seeing success with something like Twitter, this might be a good alternative. So if you're seeing success with one, then there's always a good idea to look at others. So Soup.io. Okay, there's another one I'm not familiar with, and this one's Austrian based. Let's pull this one up and take a look. Soup.io. Okay, creative for just a profile, way too busy to blog. Okay, yeah, so it shows multimedia, a scrapbook, a live stream. We can log in with Facebook. One-step sign up. It's free. So yeah, I mean this again looks like another good site that we might use. So I'm going to write this one down as well. Soup.io. And we'll come back, and I'm gonna visit these sites in our future presentations. So we'll take a look at all of the ones that we find here. Okay, next one down the list is alphaapp.net, a website that contains a whole bunch of social media applications. Just focus on their microblogging tool called Alpha. All right, let's pull it up and take a look. Alpha microblogging for AlphaNet. Alpha is an ad-free social network, real-time feed for all meaningful conversation. Control the data. Okay, yeah. So I mean, this looks good, right? Alpha.app.net. Okay, awesome. So we're finding some good things right away. So that looks great. Okay. And so yeah, there's some good ones right there that we could definitely take a look at. Top 4 Twitter alternatives, and go back here and find more. And there's 10 popular sites like Twitter, right? And more of it shows us some other ones. So Ning, Multiply, Zing. We've talked about Zing before. Meetups is kind of a dating one. Facebook, of course. Friendster, Gather, MySpace, StumbleUpon. So some good options, and it keeps going, right? It's got a wide list of things. We go through that same process and find more to look at. So this is a great way. You can kind of see up here displaying 1 to 10 of 199 alternatives to Twitter. Plenty of information out there to look at. Top 25 social networks people are using. Let's look at this one. Okay. So Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, Vine. And we haven't talked about Vine or Snapchat. So those are some options we can kind of look at. Things like that. Good. Yeah, just some different things. You can kind of you can see it. And there's a huge amounts of information here we could go through. We could probably find 100 sites like Twitter that we could use. So that's definitely something that I like. So sites like, right, and then put in the social network that you're interested in. The other thing you can do is you can search by your niche, right? What it is you're promoting. So like top, let's see, home decor social networking sites, home decor social networking sites. So that would be a good search. So social media has revolutionized home decorating. So we can kind of click on that, and it probably gives us some ideas. So it gives us, like, Pinterest is one that comes up. Houzz, HOUZZ.com, HomeMint.com. Some good ones. So let's look at these. Maybe some of you are in the home decor industry. I don't know if this will take us. No, it won't. Okay. HOUZZ.com, right? So this is discover design ideas, find home professionals, shop for your home. It gives you all kinds of good things. You can add in photos and links and all sorts of good information. So this is like Pinterest for home decor, right? Let's see. Let's go. The other one was HomeMint.com. Oops. HomeMint.com. Well, maybe that's not the right one. Let's go back here and see if we can find it. What was it? Home Mint. That doesn't give us a link. Let's see. Let's do just a search. Home Mint. Home Mint on Pinterest. Mint Home. Nope. All right. Maybe that one's no longer in business. I don't know. But yeah. So we can come back and see. Let's try another one. Let's say food social networks. 8 social networks for foodies. Okay, we can come on here and find some good information. bakespace.com, foodcandy.com, foodie.com, iMunchie, Nibble Dish, My Fave Food, Social Culinaire. So you can see there's all kinds of, no matter what niche you're in, almost guarantee there's a social network designed for your niche and for what you're doing. So you can get in and take a look at foodcandy.com, right? This is a home blog for food and people who are interested in recipes and cooking and that sort of thing. So excellent way to find good sites that's going to work for you. Okay. Let's look at one more. So let's do diet, right? Diet social networks. So diet social networking sites. 35 social media sites for health conscious. All right, so good. FitLink, Fitocracy, MyFitnessPal, Trainio, Walking Spree, Peer Trainer, Run Fat Boy. I don't know if I'd join that one. Don't want him to insult me. We Endure, I Train Harder, The Daily Burn, Running Ahead, Fitmarker.com, Workout Spots. You can see the list goes on and on. And this is kind of the way that you can get in and just find really good things to work on. Simply put, guys, there's lots and lots of opportunities for you out there. So if you've got something that you're trying to promote, don't hesitate to get out there and try and find something different from what everybody else is doing. Everybody's using Facebook and Twitter, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with those sites. They're phenomenal. They've got lots and lots of people using them. But how much more targeted, if you're doing something in fitness or diet or exercise, how much more targeted is having an account with like Fitocracy, where you can share with people who are specifically interested in what it is you're doing, right? And that's the idea. So I certainly encourage you guys to get out and look at some of these ideas, find things that are going to be helpful for your particular niche, for your particular business, for what it is you're seeing success with. And if you get in and start working in Pinterest and you start to see traffic from Pinterest, then why not get in and look for sites like Pinterest? Right? You can get in and find 20 sites, 22 sites, 8 sites, 10 sites, 11 sites, 15 sites, 11 sites, and they're out there. There's a lot of them, and we've talked about a few. It's going to be years before I get through all of this information with you guys. So don't wait for me. Get out and find those things that are going to work for you, and look for those sites that are going to help promote your business. That's what this is all about, and that's why I've been doing this webinar. So that's what I want you guys to get from this today. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for any questions. So if you guys have some questions, let me know.